Steve, 3-0 win, clean sheet at home. You must be delighted with the afternoon all round, really.
Yeah, outstanding performance. I thought the atmosphere was good before the game. I think the linking and the Tranmere results and performances and spells helped that. We got a great start, great ball in, great finish with Jono, and then we're totally dominant. Jono should perhaps have a second, but we're dominant, and then we get a fantastic goal, great play. Jonson flicks it on, Andre Green pulls it back, and Jono passes it in the corner. We're just so dominant. It's great to play. Chris T gets a knock, so we're looking to what do we do? We bring Liam Kelly on, he's been ill. His daughter's been really ill in intensive care and this and that, but on the mend. That's the great news. Liam was back in Thursday, trained really well Thursday, Friday. Get him involved in the 18. He's so good for us. Thought he controlled the second half, and you couldn't pick a better moment than Andre Green out in the wilderness for 18 months. Doesn't know if he's going to play again, etc. And we've really looked after him, and we've worked him hard. And he was surprised today when I told him he was going to play. But he played, and he made a massive contribution on a day that 3-0 flatters Northampton.
And you look at it and you could focus on the assist, the goal, but his all-round play, wasn't it? He was involved in a lot, he was creating other things, he was really positive, and look, it was a positive lineup. But you must be delighted for him. Look, his last league appearance was in October 2023. That's incredible.
Well, I seen him before the game today with his family, and I thought, I know what it meant to him, because we've had long conversations, myself and Andre, and you see how from his first proper training session, full on with us, I said to Paul Rayner, standing watching it, how he takes the ball, how he caresses it, how he passes it. I said, this boy's a proper player, this ain't an average boy, he's coming back in. This is a star player coming in for us. So this is like, I don't know, he's just out and out class, and now it's to recover him properly, let the rest of the boys recover him properly, and get ready for what I describe as an exciting Christmas period. I think it's, we've shown that awards before, if we get the performance right, we'll win games, and we've shown when we get the big players on the pitch, we win games, and we will win a lot of games.
Jonson Clarke-Harris with another couple of goals today. I mean, he's found some excellent space in the box for both goals, two really good setups as well from Green and Nombe. You must be delighted, because the goal as well in the week, he's really starting to motor now, isn't he?
Yeah, his movement is fantastic. He's different to the Ivan Tonys of this world who I've worked with, and Jack Marriott. He's different to him. He's more like Chris Wood, who plays every week at Nottingham Forest. I signed Chris up he signed up at Leeds when I was there, and we worked with him, and he's very, very similar. They're gifted, they just move in the box, and I know the big centre back at Big Goffwell at Northampton, and he said after the games, I didn't know where he was at times when the ball was coming in. That's because his movement is so good. He'll drop a shoulder, he'll go, come back. John's in the dressing room disappointed he's not got the match ball, and he's unlucky not to have got that.
Clean sheet as well.
Yeah.
Always great. Not had too many this season, so that's a real bonus.
Yeah, listen, we've got a consistent four there, haven't we? And they're a good consistent four. Dolphin can play anywhere. The boy's fantastic. I love him to bits. I think I'm home with my daughter before they got married. I'd have been delighted. He's got everything that's really good about him. Can play right back, centre mid, sitting, centre mid, attacking, number 10, number 9. He's a great kid, but he was really strong. But I thought Zach Jones today was so impressive. I think he had some heartache in the summer with the loss of his mum, etc., and he was battling all sorts of demons, and he's come through that, and every week now he's getting better. And when I seen the two centre backs, I know what I get. I'm going to get a brick wall. I'm going to get fights. I'm going to get strength. They'll make a mistake, but if you defend your box with your life like those two do, backed up with Rafferty and Reece James, who's now coming on to the Reece James from Sheffield Wednesday. He's now getting better and better every week. I'm not blowing this performance up, but it's a performance I watched Northampton, as we all did, beat Peterborough on Monday night. Maybe a bit fortunate to win, but certainly they wouldn't have lost the game in my opinion. And they've gone away 3-0 down today, and it could have been double that. We've hit the bar, we've hit the post, we've hit it off the line. The goalie's did a couple of good saves, but Dylan Phillips makes a really good save at 2-0, which is important. 3
home league wins as well in a row now. Things are building, aren't they? Like you said, look, it's not a 10 out of 10 performance yet, but the wins have started to come, the performance level is rising, and are you kind of pleased now that you're starting to see a team that could go places this season?
Performance, get the performances right, we'll win games. Our chairman talks about it in business, I talk about it in football. I've known from the start of the season and through those first couple of months, we might have nicked to win or whatever it is, but our performances were far from right. So over a period of time, you won't build. our performances since we've been able to get big players back has gone up significantly. Our fitness levels into the likes of Clarke-Harris, into the likes of Kelly, into the likes of Wilkes, you know, into the likes of Jules, they're now getting fitter and sharper. Listen, we're a very good team in League One. We've took all the knocks. We'll continue to take the knocks, of course, but we'll see who's looking at it in January.
Just finally, Steve, Sean Raggett, have you got any more clarity on potentially how long he may be out?
That's just he had some bad bone bruising around one of his knees. Rags felt it after the Lincoln game, and he's been assessed, and I think they're thinking it's the meniscus, which is your cartilage around that area. So best case scenario for us, he'll get an injection on it, and he'll be 4 or 5 days. Worst case, he'll be 2 or 3 weeks. It's not going to be long term, but it's long enough because he's massive for us. He's no difference to the Clarke-Harrises, to the Wilkes, to the Kellys, you know. And I thought there was really good play today. Joe Pill hit some passes all over the pitch, which were fantastic. And of course, getting Andrew Green back in through that 70 minutes and seeing him going off to get the money match and market share of tier for Andre, he's been through the mill.